Hello RC fans and welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be reviewing a couple of new products I have bought. So yeah, let's crack straight on with the video and yeah, review the first things. Right, so guys, the first product what we have here is what I'm actually holding, so I'm going to show the box. And that is this camera here. So this is just a cheap digital camera, high definition, and yeah, so it's not too bad. It's working pretty well at the moment, and it's what I'm now videoing with, so yeah, that's not too bad as a first try with the camera. So yeah, hopefully this camera does a good video for you guys, and yeah, let's move on to the next product. Right, so guys, the next product is this magnetic tray here. So this black sheet here is actually the magnetic tray, and then it does have some little feet on it. And yeah, it's just a little magnetic tray. So yeah, a very useful thing if we're going to be using screws and stuff and you need to store them without them disappearing clearly. The next thing is this here. So I've explained this one. I'm going to have to sit you guys down here from this one, but yeah, this one is a toolkit set, and if I just bring you guys up here, if I just get this tucked in here, there we are. These are like Allen key heads and obviously socket heads here, but yeah, then you got some pin nose pliers here, you got some weird ones here, and you also have side cutters. So yeah, that's also a toolkit. So just going to zip this back up quickly. And finally, we have this little pot of grease. And yeah, and that's what we will be using in today's video. If I can get that in, we are going to be stripping down the Mega Beast here. If I get you guys quickly, I grab you. We're going to be stripping down the Mega Beast right here in a later video. Obviously, if I said today, I'm sorry, but that will be in a later video when I will get the mat down here. But we are going to strip it down today, but we will not grease up until we get a special mat for it. And yeah, so yeah, these are a couple of products I have over here. And yeah, so let me lay you guys here for now. I'm going to be putting this mat down here, just so then we don't wreck the table, like that. So yeah guys, let's get the truck down and we'll see what's inside of it. So if I get you guys there. Grab it. Right, so guys, the first part of this is obviously take the body pins off, so that's the body off, so we're going to do here. Just go and grab this. I'll move you guys a little bit as well, like that. Right, so now guys, we've got into the body here. I am going to get my tool set and we're going to remove the wheels and obviously the pins inside of them. Right, so that should be this one. Nope. If I don't have the size, I will have to. Yes, I do not have the size, so that's perfectly fine. We can solve that problem while you get my little socket set here. This one was only like £10, does not cost much. But yeah, so we need, I assume it would be this one. That one. There we go. No, that's too big. So it will be the next one down, I'm hoping. Yep, it is that one down. So then we just plug this in. Get this bit here and undo it. Right, so these wheels are actually pretty loose, lucky we're undoing them. This one's loose already, we should just be able to do it like this and save a lot of time. That back one's very tight, but we can remove the first front one. That has a pin. Here's the little pin. That's the little pin, guys, if I can get it. That's the little pin, so place that down and also put the nut there. Move these couple of screws in this tin, we won't need them. Put that like that. That's the first wheel off. We'll go to the next one here. Just plug my socket back in. I think that may be a bit tighter, so we'll do that. And that's that one being undone. And if we just give it a little pull like that, that's another wheel, and just get the pin, and that's the pin out. Right, so that's the front part done. So I'm quickly gonna just time lapse this quickly and get this done, and then I'll get you back on after the wheels are off. So let's go. Right, so guys, the wheels are now finally off, and it's now time to, next, guys. We'll take the front bumper off next, and probably the skid shield on the bottom here. We'll do that now. So we get a Phillips or a crosshead screwdriver, however you say it. Oh, that is a flat. We're going to grab this one as well. We'll keep the flat one out, we may need it. And just take this off, so then we can have a cleaner look at the front axle. So they do not need lock tightening, which is good. Right, so that's two off now. Quickly do another little time lapse, just getting this front bumper off so it doesn't take as long, and I'll be right back as soon as we're done. Right, so guys, we've now got the front bumper off, and front axle is a lot looser down here, so hopefully we can get into there and do that. Right, so by the look of the next thing, we need to undo these metal parts here, and and then we might have it off. So we'll undo them quickly. Well, they're pretty loose anyway. Where's the bulb? We've got a nut spinning right at the other end. And we may have a size for that. If we can fit it in, which we should. Nope, it isn't that one, so it is the next one. We'll put this one back. No, so it has to be this one. It's just not. I assume we must not have the right size. That is annoying. Right, so we'll use a pair of pliers for now. That's pretty tight, that is. Let's see if a flathead will do it. There we are. So a flathead screwdriver just has a bit more tightness to it, so yeah. Right, so that's the nut, and then that should just pull out like that, and then we have the piece there. Time to try to do the other side. And there is another one, so these drive pins should now pop out, and we have got some damage on these drive pins, so I think, yeah, they're not going to move like that. And let's see if we can now get this part off. Let's see if I can get a little bit better angle for you guys, so let's put you guys here maybe. We may have a little bit better angle there. I don't know. Yeah, let's have a look. Right, so this is where my crosshead screwdriver may do the job here. Right, so then that blue bit is off finally. By the looks of it, guys, there's just 4 screws, so let's now undo those 4 screws. Hopefully the cogs do not pour out on this. That'd be a big pain, so that screw's stuck. Right, pin those pliers. There we are. I'm going to pull it up on her belly. Just do this last one here. Let's move this up here. And then do this one here. and hopefully it opens up where the front diff area is, and then we can put some grease in there. Right, so slowly do this. Right, so that has just popped out there, guys, and it is metal, so it looks pretty greased up, but it does also look dirty, so we'll clean it up and we'll put some fresh in. Also, we have some huge damage onto these, but yeah, that's fine. So we move these, we'll pop some grease probably in there as well. But yeah, so bring this over here, let's just give it a wipe, and we'll put some fresh grease on it, and that may look the front diff up a little bit more than what this thin grease is. Towel's getting very dirty now, but yeah. So it's pretty clean now. Let's see if we can, is the inside, yeah, we'll see if we can get the bit of the inside here cleaned up. And then we'll get our grease here. Just like that. We get about a little bit of finger one in there, and we'll dab it in here. Put around this cog, not much around that one, we'll put a lot around this one. Just like that. And that's greased. We'll just put the cap back on the grease so then we don't put anything in it. And then we'll pop that back in if we can get it in like that. And then we'll put this back on. Actually, we'll put some grease on this a little bit quick as well, just to be safe. Oh, grease everywhere now. There we are, we've got some grease in there. Not much, just a little bit, just to lubricate it up a bit. We'll put the lid back on that. And then we'll tip this back up and see if we can get this back on. Right, so that looks like it's on. Get the screws if we can. We'll get the first screw in. Oh, we've got a screw stuck, but that's fine. There we are. I've got wobbly hands, not very good, very good. Right, so guys, I'm going to quickly put the rest of it back together, the whole front, and I will see you guys when I've finished putting it back together. So yeah, see you then. Right, so guys, I finally put the whole front back together, and yeah, that took a while. I had to undo part of it to put the thing in, but look how smoothly that now runs. This is the back one, so it's smooth, but yeah, still rough, and then this one just so smooth. So yeah, let's have a look at the back one here. This looks like it may take a while to do because yeah, there's a lot on there, but I'm actually impressed by how smooth this front one is. And yeah, so I'll put you back on as soon as I've figured out how the back one goes. Right, so guys, I finally found out how to undo the back. So this is how it normally looks right here, and here I have took this little side thing off with the bearing inside, and then now it's loose, so then I have to undo these bolts here. So yeah, if I sit you guys back down and I'll do a quick time lapse of it, of me opening the back up, and then yeah, we'll be able to grease that up too. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, so guys, this is inside the diff of the RC, and we ain't going to lock it, but we're going to chuck a big amount of grease in it, so then hopefully it does lock it up a little bit more, so then we have more torque on the back axle. So we're just going to give it a clean up and then chuck this grease inside of it, then hopefully it sticks a bit more. Right, so that's that one cleaned. This is a very messy job. But then after all, your truck will run a lot better as soon as it's done. So then think of the good sides of it. So we're going to get quite a bit of grease in this diff. Oh, we put a bit too much there. Right, so that's enough on that side. We'll put a bit on this side as well. Right, now we just have to put it back together. And that shouldn't be a too bad job, except that I have greasy hands. Right, so that's one screw now going in. I'm just going to put this back on quick for now.
So if you guys are doing this on a table which you don't want to mess up, I would definitely put a rag or a piece of towel which you're not going to use much. This one is actually just to clean down the truck, so yeah, it's not too bad to use. I can get it washed. But yeah, this is definitely a messy job, but then it's always good to clean out your truck. So since I've had this, I haven't cleaned it, so or greased anything up, so it's always worth greasing your trucks up. So yeah, and after that, just give it a wipe around, just make sure it's clean in there. That bearing sat there, but it doesn't really matter. We have got a pin on here, but yeah, the pin is there, and we also have a pin there. Sink them in like that, and yeah, you should have a little bit of play on your axle, and that is obviously important to have a little bit of play. Make sure you go around these screws and tighten it up. You don't want no loose screws, because that could lead to the play. You do not want too much play, but you do want play, and you will have play, whatever. So just a little bit of play, and yeah, you should be alright. Next is just to put a little bit of grease inside here after cleaning it, and it definitely looks like water may have got into inside of here or something, as you can see, but that's all good. We get a bit of grease. I'm going to put a little bit of grease in there. Just to make it run nice and smooth, like the front one. And that rear diff feels really nice and rough, like it's nearly locked, so that's a good thing as well. Put the lid back on here. This will be a long video, guys, because it is a long process to do. And I think, if I remember, it went on that way. I don't think it really matters, but make sure you get it right, guys. Right, so the bearings have to go in these little slots here. So there are some little slots right here and here where my bearings now sitting, and they have to be right there. And then make sure you get it obviously the right way up. Lift these up. This could be an awkward job, maybe 2 people would help. I don't have 2 people on me at the minute, so 1 will have to do. And try to get these screws in. And that's slowly going in. And now you should be able, as soon as I get it back together properly, get the screw tight. Sorry about if you're hearing juddering here, guys, that is actually the table moving. We've got a bit of grease on my arm, but that's fine. It's only a little bit of grease. Right, now you want to put one of your screws which you have in each corner, I would say. All the screws look the same, so it wouldn't really matter what ones you put in. But one in each corner of on the plastic out here, then you can put the top arms on again. Maybe tipping on that side may help for me. I don't know about you guys, but it helps me, so. Right, now they're we've got 2 diagonal screws. I can now put these top arms on, and they will go on like that, and that will just level off the rear axle. They should go in nice and smoothly. Don't turn it too much, guys, then you will strip the threads, and you do not want that. So there's that bit. Right, so guys, I'm going to quickly do another little time lapse again and just put the rest back together, and then yeah, see how smooth that goes. So yeah, see you after the time lapse. Right, so guys, we're now done with the rear part, so I'm going to sit that there, and we are going to grab one battery and just make sure they all run. Right, so I must have left the switch on, but and obviously the battery is flat, but that does sound a little bit rough, but as soon as that grease does bear them, and we will, yeah, hopefully that will bed in. The rear axle is kind of locked, but not fully locked, so that is nice. But yeah, we've still got to do the middle cog here, but I think we may do that in another video. But yeah, so that is the grease up to the diffs here. We have locked the rear diff, and yeah, we have now got spin on this back wheel, so let's go and get these back wheels on quick and yeah, see. Right, so I'll do another quick time lapse here, guys, quick, because I didn't say that. Yeah, I'll do another quick time lapse, get these wheels on, and while I was that, I'll put the battery on charge, so right, so guys, we have finally done the diffs, well, one of the diffs and the rear axle's grease up, and yeah, so it's actually pretty good here. So these front ones aren't very rough at the moment, so oh, this wheel is over tightened, so it's still a little bit tight, but these things run really smooth. The rear ones, they run smooth enough, but also they have a little bit of more torque, because the front ones, as soon as that touches that floor, you see, they bring up. So yeah. Right, so guys, I would give it a test run, but I just got to go through it quickly, and there isn't enough time in this video, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the quality here, and yeah, please like and subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Bye guys.